You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole. And Petra, thank you so much for your buy me an energy drink request. You are bringing us back some Nightwish down the rabbit hole, and this is Ever Dream at the End of an Era.
Thank you so much, Petra. I'm really looking forward to this, and thank you for sending us the lyrics. Thank you so much, Petra, for bringing us back to End of an Era. It's been really interesting if you haven't seen any of the documentaries that we have been doing, but what we have been learning about Nightwish leading up to this concert.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see Ever Dream and how it is played out with End of an Era, because the one thing I know about this concert is that they definitely made it a show to remember. Yeah. So if you guys are as excited about End of an Era as we are, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know your favorite song from the End of an Era concert in the comment section below.
I'm looking forward to this. Ever Dream is one of my faves, and now that I know kind of more what it's about with those lyrics that you sent us, Petra, thank you so much for that. And also what Tuomas said during these documentaries about Ever Dream, of how he was longing for that childlike innocence again. And that's actually, I think, what he's dreaming for. All right, here we go. Ah! Oh man. Tuomas. Oh my god. Yeah. Let's go at bout. Give me the goosies! Okay, y'all. That just sounds so incredible. Tuomas was just sounding impeccable on the keyboard there. But then to see that pain and knowing what happened after, and with all this enlightenment from watching these documentaries that led up to this moment, it's hitting me in a different way now. Oof.
Absolutely. And now, like, seeing the interactions between everyone with the background knowledge, it's like watching a TV show for a second time. It's never the same the second time around once you know how it ends or whichever. Yeah. Because you start to pick up those little nuances and seeing that pain that he's in. You know, if you just saw this the first time, you would have been like, oh, you know, he's feeling it. He's in it. Yeah. But then seeing that pain and then seeing him back, and it's like, no, that's just anticipation.
No kidding,
that is
right?
So much anticipation for what's about to come and the fear of it. And then this song being a song about wanting that childhood innocence back, and knowing that after this point, that childhood innocence can never return. That's hard.
It's hard, isn't it?
And you can see it in his, because he is the kind, from what I know of Tuomas, that wears his emotions on his sleeve.
Yeah, he can't not show it.
He can't not show it.
No, that's why you almost have to hide it. The same for me. Like, if I am shy, you'll see my face just flush up, and I can't hide anything that I feel. So that's tough to see.
Want to do it with me, heal the scars and change the stars. Want to do it with me, turn loose the heaven with me. I take you away, pass away on a lonely day, as the for a teary cheek. I
Shout out to Empu, and I've never heard this song with Taria singing it.
No, and
we've only heard Floor, right?
And I'm really enjoying Taria singing this song. I can't say her rendition because it started with Taria.
Exactly.
But this is such an amazing song, and I'm like reading the lyrics. I was like, okay, like I kind of know the tune of this, but how is it going to go together?
Right.
And now hearing it, I'm like, oh, this sounds it sounds so much more concise as a song, the way that it's been written out. And then her singing is fulfilling the parts that I was missing when I just read the lyrics without any music. If that makes sense.
Yeah, and that's how good she has put out his lyrics, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And for those that were at the documentary for a day before tomorrow, Taria!
Gotta get the
we gotta start rolling those R's.
Taria.
There you go.
Felt away with me, just once that all I need, in pining finding you one day. Ever felt away without me, oh, it lies so deep, and dream of me. Ever felt away with me, just once that all I need, and trying to find you one day. Never felt away without me. My love lies so deep. Never dream of me. Just once that all I need, and trying to find you one day. Never felt away without me. My love lies so deep. Never dream of me.
Oh, man.
Kiitos!
Kiitos! Jeez.
Amazing.
That might be the definitive performance for Everdream in my history of Everdream performances. And honestly, like even like when they finished it even looked like all the members had to like look away.
Almost.
They almost looked like they had to veer off and kind of not embrace that. Like it almost looked painful. Like I didn't even know Marco was going to look in Taria's eyes when they were singing, because I didn't realize how much they were all in unison for her to be going. So like it wasn't just Tuomis's thoughts. It was everyone was very frustrated with just the relationship at the time.
Was aware of what was happening.
Yeah, and it was their choice too. Like it really was a band choice. So it's really good to know that, but also how professional people can be. For us, sometimes we can have a little fight. Just a little thing that can throw us off so much where we can't go and perform in front of a camera. These people are having a lot more than a little turmoil going on, yet they put out the best show of their life.
Absolutely.
At least to that point. And like, for me, that's so encouraging, and they are true artists for that.
And that's called professionalism.
It's called professionalism.
That is when you are being professional, where there is shit going on. Like, shit is hitting the fan behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And you can still go on stage and perform that well and sing with one another and dance with one another.
Yeah.
And be there and look in each other's eyes and still have that performance for their fans and for everyone else, because at this point when you're on stage, it's no longer there for you. You are there for everyone else.
Yeah, well said.
And that's why it's so professional and so powerful for them to be able to do this, even with the drama that's been happening, as we've been learning from the documentaries. Even when I'm not there, I am still paying attention.
I'm still definitely letting you know everything I gain from it, because we know a lot of the stuff that we've heard in these documentaries and all that too. But Marco and Taria together,
I actually love their voice combo together.
Oh my God,
They're phenomenal. Like, I hear a lot of Taria throughout all the songs when it is like Taria singing, but not as much of their duos that happen. And whereas with Flora and Marco, I heard a lot more
that's how we started,
duality coming together.
Yeah.
But I'm loving Marco and Taria and how they sound.
Mm-hmm.
And when Marco joined the band, he joined with his vocals being
sure
for
did.
Tarja.
Yeah.
And so that was a really good combination that Tuomas had brought them together with.
Totally.
And it's just, it's very powerful. I'm loving Empu's
his stance and that solo was incredible.
And he's got like this wide stance. He's down at the floor.
Do you love his stance?
And I'm like, yes.
It looks so comfortable, and then he can get the crowd just so involved. But like for me, what I just took out of it is what you said about the professionalism, because in that open letter, they talk about how they just couldn't do another performance because of that pain they were probably going through. Like, we're professional enough to keep this going, but
it still hurts.
I know I couldn't, if it was going to get harder, and that would have been even tougher to watch for people that know what was going on. I don't know how known it was, how bad the turmoil was during this stuff.
Only put on your mask so many times.
And that's what I mean. If you got to cover your face, that mask is like, it's almost hard to not show it, right? So
absolutely.
And I know I'm just blabbing on about their history, but that's how much this band means to me now. And like this song itself, we've heard it a lot of times on the channel. So like the song itself is incredible, and I do think that was the best keyboard performance. It was coming out the loudest for me.
There was a lot of emotion, and even when you're watching Tuomas as he's playing, he's not like da, 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 da. He's like right? Like his fingers are going through the keyboard.
But it's true.
He has that much power going into it as he's headbanging and going in for every note.
I mean, you saw the emotion it was putting you through. You lost your headphones when you were explaining it during the song, right?
I did. I was hoping no one noticed.
But Petra, thank you so much for bringing us this. I think it's a perfect thing to go into right after seeing these documentaries.
Absolutely.
To bring back to End of an Era, to know why this was such a pinnacle moment for Nightwish. We're glad they have moved on, though, and we hope they continue to move on even on this hiatus where they're going to be at now.
Absolutely.
But you guys are the best Nightwish Army. Hope you had a good time with us today. Let us know if we did with that like and a comment of how you guys are doing. But we are exiting the rabbit hole now, folks.
Thank you so much for this, Petra. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Special shout out to all of our patrons and YouTube members. We appreciate all of your support.